Hello and welcome back to another episode of MTG Brad. This is Brad. And today we're going to be playing an Aristocrats deck that revolves quite heavily around Priest of Forgotten Gods, as well as Cruel Celebrant. The idea is whenever, we develop our board presence, and whenever anything dies, a bunch of good stuff happens to us. That's pretty much what this is all about. Priest of Forgotten Gods can get pretty wild. I'll do it on the end of opponent's turn sometimes. And with the mana and the draw card, occasionally you can get lucky enough to draw into a cast down, kill the opponent's creature. All this is on their turn. So it's a little bit warm in here, but I'm doing my best, and I haven't streamed in a little bit, so I wanted to come on here and play some games for y'all. So this is Aristocrats. We're going to be doing a best of 5 on the ladder. So no sideboarding, best of 1. But lately I've been playing them in groups of 5. So I got a pen and paper over here. I'm shooting for Mythic, as we all probably are. But, above that, trying to have some fun, trying to learn, and just trying to rank up, even if it's not to Mythic. There's always another rung on the ladder to get to. So this is Aristocrats. It starts out kind of slow. We really have to kind of get a few things on the board first before anything happens. Okay, we've got a Cruel Celebrant, Gutter Bones. This is a decent enough start. We'll keep this. So yeah, we got 3 pieces here. I got the chat open over here, in case you want to say hello. Looks like opponent is on the good old mono red train. Quite common. Getting right in. So I think we're actually going to disrupt the Cruel Celebrant, and we will pass turn. No attacks. We got Gideon Blackblade ready, or Midnight Reaper. I think Midnight Reaper is the safer bet against potential removal. I'm liking the work that Gutterbones is doing here in terms of defense. With this deck, they're against the red deck. They're going to be throwing quite a fair amount of their removal at your creatures like that. So it buys us some good time. I'm going to go ahead and close the chat down. I'll open it up in a few minutes again. And a lot of times I haven't been streaming because I just like to play without having to... Is that a good block? Yeah, it's decent. Here we go, Blackblade.
Together we can banish evil from this plane. Your light will cleave the darkness.
It's just that good. And then next turn, Gideon's going to take a hit here. But next turn we got Haunted Witness and Midnight Reaper hitting the board. So my play there was just to get the attention off of me so that we can hopefully buy some time here.
I can take it.
And I didn't think just playing a Midnight Reaper was going to be good enough. And the Haunted Witness, the 1/1, will be able to trade.
Surrender.
That was a bit unfortunate. I'm going to save Mortify until they get, like, Runaway Steamkin, something like that just needs to be killed immediately. I think we'll probably do a full trade here. Okay. Sorin. Sorin is fantastic. Being able to bring back creatures with the minus ability, so I think we can bring back Cruel Celebrant would be fantastic. Let's go ahead and just take that 2 damage. So he starts out at 4. I'm kind of thinking about ticking him up, perhaps.
I did not start this
do that.
fight, but I will finish it.
It's a little bit awkward trying to play Planeswalkers against a red deck like this,
Vampirism is a useful trait.
where they can just burn them out. We're running God Eternal Bontu, and we have our land available to play that if that comes down. I think... Okay.
End this insolence!
That was all on my turn. Oh my god. But hey, we're sitting at a comfortable 17 life. Should probably trade with the Viashino Pyromancer.
I have survived worse than you.
Light up the stage, skewer the critics, so that Sorin might be dead. God, Eternal Bontu.
I abhor my need for blood.
I don't think we're going to sacrifice anything. Sorin, gonna die this turn, probably to skewer the critics, unfortunately. Or is this... Oh, so they don't have skewer the critics anymore, huh? Oh, they do.
A triumph of the weak.
So I think our opponent has calmed down a little bit. I'm thinking about saving Mortify. Let's get this back on the board. We could blow up everything with Blast Zone, but then Gutter Bones would also die. They might play something after this, and those 2/2s aren't a big threat, so I'm not going to mortify them. But something like Experimental Frenzy, something like that, that's going to give them some staying power, we can mortify that. Alright, shock onto that, so I'm actually going to blow... Or I can't do this, can I? No, I can't pay 3, okay. There we go. Alright, so Gutter Bones, sadly, no longer with us. I'll put a stop there. It's there for the scales. Beautiful. And let's see, we got 2 mana. Let's do that. And pass turn. So we're going to blow up the Lavamancers with our Blast Zone. Very nice. Hey! Feels good, man. Alright, so that was a little bit slow for us. We didn't really get to a combo. But just your standard red deck wins there. Got a very nice W. So let's head into game 2. Once again, thank you for watching. Please do hit subscribe. It would be very much appreciated, whether you are on your Twitch or your YouTube, etc. I might take a selfie. Let me get the... Cool. Yeah, it's nice to remember the moment. Alright, we're going to be shocking ourselves here a couple times. Priest of Forgotten Gods. Hell yeah. So I'm going to drop this second so that the summoning sickness passes, and then the turn after that you throw in some more cannon fodder for Priest of Forgotten Gods. Hey, we got another one. Nice. Opt. Luckily we didn't catch a counter spell off of that. We're going to swing in. And that's the other cool thing about the Priest, is that the creatures that you sacrifice... Let me show you what it is. The creatures that you sacrifice, they can be tapped, untapped, whatever, you know, so you can get your attacks in. Tithe Taker probably going to be doing some work here in this matchup. Some sabotage. It's how it goes sometimes. We got some good graveyard action with Sorin, though. It looks like they self-milled, didn't they? Surveil. Oh, Surveil 1. Alright. Got another Priest here, but let's... they are tapped out. Let's commit.
Let me remind you
to some Sorin action here. Actually, let's... I want to get back... what do we got? I want to get back Tithe Taker.
I demand servitude.
Keep them counter spells off of us. Wilderness Reclamation. Tithe Taker is probably going to do a lot of good here in this matchup. A lot of hand sculpting for opponents here. Man. They are looking for the perfect hand. Another cool thing.
Time for a drink.
Even if something does get counterspelled, it just goes to the graveyard. We can get it right back with Sorin. So stuff like our Seraph of the Scales gets countered, we just get it right back. I don't know what they're drawing, because they didn't counter us at all on that last one. And without creatures on opponent's board, Priest of Forgotten Gods does look a little bit lackluster. But I think that's just because we don't have Cruel Celebrant out. Alright, let's just drop Seraph of the Scales and get this thing over with. So that it completely dodges that fiery cannonade. And let's get back our... Well.
What a mess I've made.
So, opponent is now looking at a 2-turn clock. Until they can dig their way out of it. Down to 8. Niv Mizzet. Alright. We cannot cast it down. We're going to probably see a bunch of shenanigans. I'm going to try my best not to tilt, and I'm going to try to remain calm. I'm going to swing in with Seraph and see if I can catch a Death Touch activation, perhaps. If opponent just doesn't realize that Seraph of the Scales has Death Touch, but it looks like they're going at Seraph pretty hard here. Priest of Forgotten Gods is going to be good. If we can get it. I probably should have -2'd on that. Then again, 2 cards and Priest is dead. So maybe Seraph of the Scales is indeed the way to go. This is so broken.
I am familiar with pain.
I like running Vraska's Contempt. I don't think this deck is running any of it.
You waste. I feel nothing anymore. Embrace the bloodlust. I walk a righteous path. I will lend you my strength.
It's tough, man.
My bloodlust was not quenched.
They didn't hit Priest of Forgotten Gods. Oh, shucks.
Bring it on.
I'm so mad right now. I'm so angry. I enjoy...
Do not frighten me.
I enjoy the back and forth of Magic, but once things get out of control like this, I don't enjoy it at all.
Retreat!
That's game. I'm gonna concede here in a moment. Just writing this down, so... Niv... Mizzet... Wilderness... Reclamation... L. Alright. Next. Tough one. Let's try again. Game 3. That second game really took the wind out of my sails. Gotta stay positive. It's passable. Hopefully if we can get some work out of Cast Down, make the most of it. I'm hoping actually to kind of see like an Explore package perhaps. I don't know. Explore seems to be pretty common still. Do I have the extra things on here? I don't know if I do. The header? There we go. Messing with OBS here. What did I do? Wait till we can get our witnesses out. Looking better already. Five. The thing always have hexproof?
My heart is hollow with scorn for you. The weak feed the strong.
Alright, so this Gruul Spellbreaker has Trample. So this is the test here. They're all going at me. Nobody at Soren. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, does that? Didn't even get. That sucks. That's not good. Gruel L. I feel like sometimes I play a little bit better when I'm not on stream, but you know, it's tough because there's a lot of variables with this. So some of it could be the deck, some of it could be me, some of it could be the stream and how it's, you know, affecting me. You know, 1 win, 2 L's. Thought erasure for opponents. And usually probably see a couple of these thought erasures before things level out. Usually like 2 thought erasures, maybe a counter spell, something like that. Let's get our priest out here. Didn't expect to see it.
Krakens, leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all.
Crap.
I love to make a splash.
I will have revenge for House Markov. Vampirism is a useful trait.
1 more land away from God Eternal Bonsu.
Nicole Bolas will resonate throughout the multiverse. Your existence is pointless.
I'm going in. Let's do this. Just gonna take out Nicol Bolas.
I will return. Let your weak minds crumble. Mere scratches. I will wipe your bloodline from existence.
Nice miss on the thought erasure. How much was this nickel bolus points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, we got it. So that was like a blue, black, red nickel bolus, and we got a good win out of there. That was a bit of a hike at parts, but so far 2 wins, 2 losses. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got one more game to go. Please do hit follow. I am MTG Brad. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Both of those are MTG Brad 1. So on it's a lot to get into. But yeah, I'm on there if you want to find me. And thank you for watching. Very much appreciated. Just getting some late afternoon games in. One more to go. We got 2 wins, 2 losses, and a set of 5. So this is the deciding game here. Let's do Memorial to Folly first. Okay. Probably mono blue. Yep. I think we got this. Sacrificing the Cruel Celebrant is certainly not ideal. Got another priest. And I think we're going Seraph of the Scales on our next turn. We might see like a cast down, something like that, perhaps. We'll see what they do about Seraph of the Scales. We can start doing the vigilance, yada yada kind of thing. No Curious Obsession for the opponent. Very, very interesting. Hey, they got to concede, and that is a win. I'm counting it. Mono blue got a W, and this is on Aristocrats. Hey, we did it. That's I keep track of my records here. That's 3-2. You know, yeah, there was like some concedes and all that, but like that's a respectable showing. In my book, literally in my book. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this session. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. It means the world to me, and hope y'all are doing well and taking care of yourself, and just, you know, as cheesy as it sounds, living your best life. So, thank you, and I'll see y'all soon.